Hi, welcome back to Vola TV and to Vale of Leaving Academy. We've got a Vola TV special today. As you can see, we're in the science department and I'm joined today by Mr. Keegan, one of our physics teachers.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Keegan, how are you?
I'm good, yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
Terrified, but also
terrified.
happy.
Nothing to be terrified about, I promise. And I'm also joined by Dr. Kane, teacher of chemistry and biology. That's Dr. Kane. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us in Vola TV and an array of science equipment in the background here. So we really are in a science lab at the moment. But the first thing that I really wanted to ask you about was, what do you offer young people at Vale of Leaving Academy in the science department? What sort of things can they do here?
That's a good question. So I think increasingly we're offering a bigger breadth of different subjects. So you get your traditional biology, chemistry, physics. We currently offer that at National 4 all the way through to advanced higher. Higher level we offer human biology. Yep. But nowadays, I think in the last couple of years we've maybe doubled what we've offered. Okay. So we've got some national progression awards.
Easy for you to say.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to call them NPAs from now on.
Okay.
Yes,
We offer the NPA in applied sciences at level 5 and the NPA in scientific technologies at level 6.
Yes.
And level 5, just for people at home, level 5 is lined up to national 5 and level 6 lined up to higher.
That's exactly right.
Yes,
Yes.
but there isn't an exam with NPAs.
That is right. So maybe if you're one of those students that maybe not cope with the whole exam system and maybe struggle with that academically, the NPAs are a really good choice for you. So it's all internally assessed, and you come out with a level 5 or level 6 award at the end of the day.
That's brilliant, excellent. And of course we've had practical electronics in the science department for a few years now also.
Yeah, biggest learning curve for me in the past couple of years has been teaching practical electronics, having very limited electronics experience in my past. But do you know what? School's about learning new skills for teachers and the students as well. So I'm quite happy to. I'm enjoying it. It's a blast learning all the electronic stuff. I'm upskilling myself, kind of future-proofing my own career.
Okay.
In addition to the practical electronics, we also do, or we will be doing later on this year, 2 new skills for work courses.
Okay.
At level 5.
Yes.
So biology.
We're doing a health sector course, which is for young people that maybe want to work for maybe the NHS or private healthcare or maybe like the life science industry. So it's really about employability skills in those sectors, developing CV skills and getting a little bit of insight of what those jobs would entail. So it's a really great option now that's going kind of out the biology route.
Brilliant, okay.
Physics will be delivering the skills for work level 5 in energy. Wow. There's lots of practical work in it, so how to wire up a 2-way switch for your house in terms of the lights, and there's some plumbing in it. How to connect copper wire together. So in terms of it, it's introducing those actual practical job skills that you might go and learn about if you do a modern apprenticeship.
So, right, I'm going to try and recap here a little bit. So we're talking about health sector.
Yes.
We've got energy. We've got applied science. Scientific technology. Practical electronics. Human biology. Regular biology. Physics and chemistry.
Yes.
Brilliant, but that's not all we do up here, is it?
No.
Lots of extracurricular things going on also.
Quite a few.
Brilliant.
Things.
Tell us a wee bit more about that, please.
So we've got a bunch of different science clubs. I lead the senior STEM club.
What does STEM stand for, just for people at home?
Do you not know, Mr. Wright?
Well, I might know.
Oh, but the audience might not.
I don't really, but anyway, please tell me and the audience.
Okay. Science, technology, engineering and maths. So it brings together all those kind of science-related subjects that teach similar skills around the school, and we're going to be doing a series of different activities that kind of promote going into a STEM, but keeping it in a fun kind of lunchtime activity sense. So I'm doing that. Jenny, Mrs. Locke does the
STEM leaders. Yeah, young STEM leaders.
Right, and that's maybe more senior pupils in the school as they get a little bit older, maybe kind of leading in things and encouraging younger students to get involved in that sort of thing.
Yeah, so they plan and they have to deliver some sort of STEM activity. But I would say keep an eye out for that because she's currently got S6 pupils, so she's actually going to be recruiting new young STEM leaders over the next couple of months.
So some opportunities for people.
So that'll probably be advertised probably on our daily bulletins or something.
Excellent.
So,
Okay, super. Right.
You, Dr. Kane,
Oh,
is
yes.
leading our BGE Science Club.
Yep, so that started now, every Thursday lunchtime. That's for our S1 and S2 pupils. It's been going now since we've started, so 3 weeks. We've had a great turnout, so it's quite come there fast to get a space because we've only got 20 spaces, unfortunately.
And it's better now that we don't have split lunches because we've got
100%.
senior pupils involved.
Aye, senior helpers.
Oh, yes.
Right, so tell me, imagine I've got double science. I'm in second year or first year and I've got double science period 3 and 4. Why would I come up to science to do a science club at lunchtime? Is it not just more science?
Now that's a great question. So it is more science, however, our science
I would say
curriculum,
with that.
exactly, is so jam-packed that there's only so much we can fit in.
Okay.
So this is all about doing fun, creative, themed science activities that we just
Brilliant.
can't fit in the regular
Brilliant.
curriculum. I'm trying to theme it around like Halloween, bonfire night, Christmas.
Cool.
So
Brilliant.
it's you're still getting to do all those fun things you get to do in class and develop all those skills, but in a just sort of more relaxed setting, which I think is really important for our young people.
Brilliant. And some of my...
And if you want to come to Science Club, there's only space for 20. So if you want to come Thursday and be quick.
So the reason I like Science Club is because every week I come, there is always something different that we're doing.
Volunteering in the Science Club will be a great opportunity to build your leadership, communication and teamwork skills, and will also boost your confidence. It looks good on UCAS applications when applying for STEM-based subjects. Join now on Thursday lunchtimes in Dr. King.
Okay, now, but 30 odd years ago when I was at school, some of the memories, a lot of the memories actually that I've got of being at school are around things that you did in science, you know, with Bunsen burners, like dissection, this machine here and that sort of thing. So it's allowing young people to access all of these cool things. Okay, so we've talked a lot about the subjects you can study in science and some of the fun you can have at lunchtime, things you can get involved in. But there's a big question that I've kind of got around this department, and it's just, why would I study science? What's the point? You know, why would I, if I'm a parent at home, why would I encourage my kids to study science? And if I'm a young person making their option choices in a few months, why is that the box that I would tick?
Okay. I think I've got a really strong memory about why I studied science. So in 1982 roughly, I was around about 5.
Okay.
We had got our first Betamax video recorder. My parents went Betamax instead of VHS. And I was fascinated by this new contraption that was in the house.
Okay.
It was the 80s. You know, everybody like in the west of Scotland was essentially quite poor at the time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we got this amazing thing. You could go to a shop, rent a movie, Big Trouble in Little China, Conan the Barbarian at the time. And I was just fascinated by this thing. So my mum and dad were asleep one morning still, and I got up with a screwdriver and opened it up. And essentially took it apart, put it back together, and it was still working. But I was just fascinated by how does this work. So I think to get to the point, science is all about having a curiosity about things,
Okay.
asking questions all the time. If you're a student in a class asking a question of a science teacher, try and keep that question relevant to what you're learning, and
Yeah.
not just make it a random question
Yes.
about
Yeah.
why the bottom is of the clouds flat.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, just like ask questions, like be curious.
Yeah.
Be inquisitive, be curious,
Yeah.
understand how things work.
Wonder about things.
Okay. And I suppose for lots of jobs, you know, if we go to quite a practical sense, Dr. Kane, a lot of jobs that you do, you need to know how things work. You know,
100%.
if someone's coming around to service my boiler, or to install new windows, or to, you know, whatever it might be, science actually plays into all of these things, doesn't it?
Yeah, and especially like the world we live in now, there's just so much coming out all the time. Like there's so
Yeah.
much new technologies. We were talking about there's jobs that are going to exist that don't exist now.
Sure, yeah.
Science is really great for
Yeah.
all those things. There's so many
Yeah.
skills you develop in science that will prepare you for life after school.
Okay.
So it's really important to come to class, learn how to problem solve, learn how to critically think, be curious.
Mhm.
Again, all of those applicable to all jobs afterwards.
Brilliant.
Like if you really like cars and you want to be a mechanic, there's so much scope for new careers in terms of being a mechanic.
Yeah.
Fossil fueled cars will go the way of the dinosaurs eventually, and we'll have electric cars increasingly. We'll have hydrogen powered cars
Yep.
potentially, and then what technology comes after that. So in terms of your career aspirations, it's about thinking about future proofing that as well.
Yep.
What new skills are you going to learn that's going to be useful to that? So I know like Scotland, renewables is a big thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
The science behind how renewables works
Uh-huh.
going to be an increasingly big industry.
Life sciences is huge in Scotland,
Yeah.
medicines, all that sort of stuff that's going on.
So what we're saying is, if you're interested in how things work, if
Yeah.
you're interested in why things work,
Yes.
science the place for you?
Yeah.
100%.
Great. And
Science
lots-
covers it all. Science covers like from the tiniest things that we can possibly imagine down at the quantum level, all the way up to the kind of the grand scale
Yeah.
of the cosmos
Okay.
and everything in between.
Right,
So there's
okay.
nothing. Science describes how all the other subjects in the school work as well, really.
Exactly.
Fundamentally.
Brilliant.
Exactly.
Okay, so you've heard it here first. Science is a department where things are happening, it's a department where you'll have fun, and it's actually going to be really useful. So thank you,
And we're
Joe.
really good staff, we're a fun staff, we get on
Yes.
really well and you'll be really supported.
Absolutely.
Pick
So,
science.
Joe, Lauren, thank you so much for joining us today in this Vola TV special live from our science department, and thank you all for joining us too.
Thank you.
Thank you.